guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing a few habits which you can incorporate or inculcate in your daily life in order to escalate your English speaking skills. So without squandering your time, let's jump into the main video. So what are those habits that you have to inculcate? If we talk about the number one habit, it is about reading. And of course everybody says you the same because it plays a very significant role or a pivotal role in improving our English, right? So that is why I'm urging you all and I'm begging you all, please take up this habit and please start reading from today itself. Yeah, because it's an auspicious day, right? Yes. No, do not set any day like tomorrow I will be starting or day after tomorrow I will be starting reading. No. From now itself, you have to start reading. Why? What is the significance of reading a book? Why do we have to pick up a book and read in English? Because it plays a very important role or a crucial role, as I mentioned before. Whenever we start reading something in English, we come across or we bump into many vocabulary words, right? We can expand our vocabulary. We can strengthen our vocabulary in this way. We do not have to look into vocabulary separately, or we do not have to hunt for vocabulary words in Google separately, right? Because we are getting ourselves exposed to this vocabulary directly when we are reading a book or an article or a newspaper, anything. You can pick up anything. It should not be a book. It can be anything. I know that if you start reading any book, you feel sleepy. That is what happens with everyone. Swear by you. I also used to feel like this. Whenever I start reading, I used to feel sleepy means sleepy. I used to feel drowsy and I used to feel dizziness and I used to feel bored as well. But to my surprise, after passing 1 month or after passing some weeks, I realized the importance of reading, and I also noticed, a drastic change in English, in my pronunciation especially, because when we start reading, we come across a lot of words, right? So that is why I am urging you all, please pick up a book and start reading now. Yes, you have to start reading a book or an article from today itself. Do not wait for any auspicious day. You have to do it today itself. So while you are reading, how to read and how much time you have to spend, let me tell you. Since you are taking baby steps, you are allowed to read only for 5 minutes. Yes, 5 minutes are more than enough for you when we are talking about this reading. Because whenever we start something new, we have to, give or some time. We have to spend only a few time is enough. But what we actually do, we start spending or we start sparing around 1 hour for reading early stages. But what happens there? When we are at early stages, we are not supposed to spend a lot of time. So that is why I'm telling you all, just to spend 5 minutes of your time and then you will be set to go. Yes, because whenever we spend 1 hour on just reading, obviously we feel sleepy and obviously we feel tiresome and boredom and we feel exhausted. Am I right? So that is why I'm telling you, first of all, just break those heavy tasks into small tasks or tiny tasks, because it makes your job very easier for you, right? So that is why just set 5 minutes of your time every single day aside. It can be morning or afternoon or evening, even at night time before you are going to hit the sack. It will be a great time when you start reading a book before you are going to hit the sack. So I highly recommend you to read a book or anything at that time, because you can get entertained yourself and you can also get fun on you. It will be a nice environment around you, right? So that is why I'm recommending you all to just read a book for 5 minutes only. Read aloud when you are reading something in this language or any kind of a language what you are reading that moment. So this is the thing you have to do. And while reading, you will be coming across a lot of vocabulary which you do not know. So that time what you have to do, make a note of those vocabulary words which you are unaware of. Yes, because there is no rule like we should know all those vocabulary words, right? We all know those vocabulary, whatever we will be coming across in a book or in an article, right? So that is why I'm telling you, try to maintain a book whenever you are doing some activity in English, because all of a sudden we will be getting exposed ourselves with a lot of idioms and phrasal verbs and vocabulary words. That is the reason why I always say maintain a book, because it will be a good friend to you. Whenever you forget any kind of a vocabulary, then you can just review the words, whatever you have learned on that particular day. This is what exactly I do. I'm maintaining around 4 or 5 books only for English and only for vocabulary, idioms and phrasal verbs. Trust me, if you guys ask me how I note down or jot down any vocabulary word, then listen to me properly and attentively. Yes, whenever I read, I will be bumping into some words which I do not know. Then what I do, the moment I come across, then I just do one thing, I note down the vocabulary word, and after finishing reading a book or an article, I'll be going directly to the Google, because we have to serve the meaning of it, and at the same time we have to note down sentences of that particular vocabulary word, because we do not know the usage of that word, right? So that is why we have to take ample amount of example sentences. Then it will be easier for you to create a sentence on your own. If you want to create a sentence on your own, then you will have to get used to this habit, that is making or creating sentences on your own. Yes, that is how we will get to know how the vocabulary word, that particular word, is being used in a sentence, right? So this is the first thing that you have to do. And after that, if you are skeptical, or if you are getting doubt about the pronunciation of that word, then you can also tap on the pronunciation of the word that we get when you surf it in a Google. So this is the activity that you have to do while reading. See how many activities we are doing and how many benefits we are getting. It is just like killing 2 birds with one stone. We are getting so many benefits by just reading an article or a book. You just spend 5 minutes of your time, please. Okay, that is all I want from your side. So this is the first habit. And when we talk about the second habit, it is about listening. Yes, you heard me right. You guys have to expose yourself a lot to this language every single day. Then only your English will be flourished, right? So that is why I'm telling you all, it will be a kind of entertaining activity when we talk about listening, because you do not have to listen to any kind of podcast related to English, but what you have to do here is you can listen to English songs, Hollywood songs. Yes, you heard me right. It can be a way of entertaining and fun, and you can also grab knowledge, and you will be also improving your vocabulary. That is really true. And sentence formations as well. It will be great if you can observe the sentence formation when you are singing along with the lyrics of that particular song. Yes, so what you have to do and how you exactly have to do this activity. Let me tell you, whenever I used to listen to the songs, I used to listen to multiple songs, Hollywood songs in Spotify application. There you can surf for the Hollywood songs and you will be getting, numerous amount of songs. All you have to do is just tap on that one particular song and start listening to it. Here in the beginning, you may not get the lyrics of the video, because it will be going at a lightning speed that we won't be able to catch what they are trying to sing. So it is impossible for us to catch the lyrics of that particular song. So what you have to do here is listen to that particular song thrice or 4 times. Yes. First, listen to it carefully and attentively, and after that, download the lyrics if possible on Spotify app. If the lyrics are not available in that application, then just go to the Google again here as well. Yes, go to the Google, ask Google for that lyrics, for the lyrics of that particular song, whatever you're listening to, and then download it, take a screenshot, and while you are listening to the song, just sing along with it. And you know what, that kind of a feeling when you are singing, you just feel like you are in a different kind of a world where you are singing just to yourself, and you are feeling like there is nobody around you, and that kind of feeling gives up different kinds of vibes, guys. So please try to do this activity as well, and try to take a note of the sentences, because you will be getting across beautiful beautiful sentences here in some songs. Most of the songs, not only some, in most of the songs you will be coming across a lot of attractive and enchanting sentences that we can use in our daily life. So that is why I'm telling you all here also, try to jot down those sentences in your notebook, whatever you are maintaining for this language. So this is the number 2 activity that you have to do. Okay, and when we talk about the third one, it plays a crucial role. Nobody can avoid this activity or this habit. You have to take up this as a habit every single day. You have to imbibe it in your daily life, because without this habit you cannot achieve the fluency. I think you almost got my point, right? That is speaking. Yes, I never completed any video without mentioning this activity, that is speaking. We have to speak out loud as often as possible, because this is the only way that can make us English fluent speaker. That means fluent speaker, right? Yes, so that is why, guys, you have to open up your mind and open up your mouth as much as possible, as often as possible. And I know that you guys are literally facing a problem or a trouble, you can say, because you're unable to find any partner with whom you can share a conversation, right? I know it very well. You know what I can say here is, you can simply use chatbots for improving your English, because it can help you, or it can give its assistance to you while you are trying to converse in this language. Yeah, try to use technology as much as possible. This is the only thing what I can say. With this technology, we can download a lot of applications, right, where we are invited and where we are allowed to make a lot of calls, random calls, and where we can meet so many people who are as curious as us to learn or to improve or to elevate this English speaking skills. Am I right? So that is why try to explore more applications. When I was learning this language, like at an early stage, I do not even have any idea how many applications I downloaded just for the sake of this language. Yes, I downloaded many applications just to make me connect with others who are learning this language just like me. And I got to know many things by using many applications, guys. So that is why I'm also telling you all, explore it by yourself. Do not ask me what kind of application I used. Of course, I mentioned in so many videos, in one of my videos or so many videos, I mentioned like what applications did I use to improve my English. But do not go or do not follow those applications blindly. You have to explore it by yourself. Just go to the Play Store and just search like English, and you will be getting so many applications, right? And just download it. If it is not useful, then just delete it or uninstall it and try to install other applications. This is how exactly I did. I used to download so many applications, and I used to keep some applications in my mobile which I think it's gonna be useful and it's gonna be conducive for me. Then only I used to keep them. Otherwise I used to uninstall them, and exactly this is what I did. So maybe that is why I'm able to find a lot of partners in this language. Only because of them I improved myself a lot. And this is all about the video, and it's literally sweltering. As you can see, the sweat is flowing on my body. And this is my grandfather, and my mother has also come today because there is a small puja that we have to do here in a temple. And now we are heading back to home because it is literally, the sun is literally roasting us and it is literally boiling here. Now we will be heading back to home, and I'll be showing you what my amma is doing there. If it is possible, you can hear the bell sound. That means she's almost done doing puja. So yes, that is all about the video, and I'll show you around my field. Until that, keep watching my videos and keep supporting me. Bye bye.